The Galactic Council chamber was silent. That in itself was unusual. 200 alien delegations in one room normally meant a constant hum of translators, whispered deals, and occasional shouting. But today, every species present could feel it. The humans had arrived. Ambassador Thalen of the Ivari Collective had warned the others for decades. Do not test them. Do not corner them. Do not push them past their limits. But no one had listened. Humanity was small, young, and chaotic. Too unpredictable to be respected. Too weak to be feared. Until now. It began with the trade sanctions. Minor at first, then crippling. The Scythery cut off fuel shipments. The Threk consortium flooded human markets with counterfeit goods. Even the supposedly neutral Arvex began random inspections that conveniently delayed Earth's supply convoys for months. Still, the humans tried diplomacy. They sent negotiators, agreed to humiliating compromises, even paid tribute fees that no other species had to pay. All because they wanted peace. But peace was not what the Council wanted. The final insult came when the Valtrax raiders attacked a human colony on Aegis 7, an agricultural world with no military significance. Hundreds dead, thousands taken as slaves. The Council issued no condemnation. Instead, they blamed humanity for provoking the raid. Admiral Elias Ward was in orbit above Mars when the order came through. The United Terran Fleet was officially authorized to defend human interests by any means necessary. Ward had been a soldier long enough to understand what that really meant. Permission to stop asking nicely. The first strike was surgical. Human stealth cruisers appeared in orbit above the Valtrax homeworld without warning. They didn't bombard cities. They didn't kill civilians. They did something far more terrifying. Every military ship in the Valtrax defense grid went offline in under 8 seconds. No explosions, no firefights, just dead silence. The humans had shut them down remotely, using a cyber warfare program the Valtrax didn't even know existed. The next day, all human captives were returned. Alive, unharmed, and with Valtrax soldiers carrying them out in chains as a public apology. The Council thought that would be the end of it. It wasn't. Ward didn't stop with the Valtrax. The Scythery refineries that had choked Earth's fuel supply? Offline. The Threk Consortium's counterfeit factories? Gone. Deleted from orbital coordinates and replaced with warning buoys. Do not interfere with humanity again. The Arvex inspection fleets? Dismantled, stripped of weapons, and returned to their docks like gutted fish. And through it all, not a single human fleet lost a ship. By week 3, the fear had spread. Entire sectors whispered about the breaking point. Human fleets didn't look like other fleets. They didn't arrive with banners and declarations. They came out of nowhere, hit with precision, and disappeared before the enemy even understood what happened. They didn't fight wars. They ended them. But it wasn't just military power that terrified the Council. It was the way humanity turned the galaxy's own rules against it. Trade tariffs? Humans built their own faster-than-light trade routes and started selling access to other oppressed species. Political sanctions? Humans forged alliances with the galaxy's fringe powers, the ones everyone else had ignored or bullied. In under 2 months, the United Terran Fleet had flipped the balance of power in the Outer Rim. The final confrontation came in the Council chamber itself. Ambassador Ward, dressed not in ceremonial robes but in the black and silver uniform of the Terran Fleet, walked to the center dais. His boots echoed on the polished stone floor, a sound that seemed unnaturally loud in the hushed chamber. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't have to. The translator drones made sure every alien present understood every word. For decades, Ward began, we tried to be part of your so-called community. We accepted your rules, your demands, even your insults. We asked for fairness. We asked for peace. You gave us starvation, humiliation, and slaughter. He paused, scanning the crowd with cold, steady eyes. We will ask no more. The silence was absolute. Somewhere in the rafters, a ventilation system hummed nervously. Ward continued, from this moment forward, humanity answers to humanity alone. We will trade with those who treat us as equals. We will defend ourselves against those who do not. And should any species ever again take from us our people, our resources, our dignity, know this. He leaned forward, and his voice dropped to something more dangerous than shouting. A whisper. We will not stop until you regret it. The council tried to respond. The V3 delegate began to speak about mutual cooperation, but stopped when Ward's gaze flicked to him. Others shifted uncomfortably in their seats. A few walked out entirely, unable to withstand the pressure in the room, because every species present understood something they had never truly believed before. Humans had limits, and when those limits were broken, there was no going back. Weeks later, entire planets still talked about that day. In the dark corners of space stations, smugglers told stories of human warships appearing from nothing. On frontier colonies, children played games called Breaking Point, pretending to be Terran fleet officers outwitting alien armadas. Even in the great capital worlds, far from the outer rim, the phrase carried weight. When disputes grew tense, someone would inevitably warn, "Careful, you don't want to push them past the breaking point." It became more than a saying. It became policy.